I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Two funny mamas.
Hello, everybody out there in the ether land. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. I am Sherri Shepherd.
And I am Kym Whitley.
This is really exciting because this is our first venture into podcasting. So if we make a couple mistakes, like 2 mistakes or 12 mistakes, please give us a little bit of grace because we're learning as we go. Right, Kym?
Yes, like picking my teeth. I feel like something in my tooth right now.
I feel like you should have eaten before we did the podcast.
I did. I just didn't get to brush because you always rushing me.
Well, I just have to say the podcast was supposed to have started half an hour ago. I was here a minute before the half an hour because I like being on time.
You like because Barbara Walters changed you and made you.
I was a co-host on The View for 7 or 8 years. One of the co-hosts of the ABC talk show The View, and the maternal founder Barbara Walters did not play when it came to being late. So I'm usually early because, you know, being in Hollywood, you're used to, you know, doing whatever on your own schedule. And I tried that my first day at The View, like for a week, I was coming in 20 minutes late and I would always come in and go, you know, it is traffic and cars. And I live right across the street from The View. The ducks were walking across the street, made me late. And Barbara Walters turned to me. I want you to be me. And I want you to just come in with an excuse.
Okay, I'm going to be you? Okay, all right.
Yes.
Look, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm late, but the subway number 5 was not running.
Do you want this job, dear?
Yeah, but the subway was running late.
Don't be late again. I was never late again.
I bet
7
you
years
were.
later. I was never late for 7, 8 years. I was on time, early.
You're on time. You look absolutely beautiful in your little Mother's Day powder blue situation going on.
That's what I didn't get to say was Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day, Kym Whitley.
Thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day, Sherri Shepherd. Now that's today, the day of our launch is on Mother's Day. What a perfect day. But if you watch it later on, Happy Mother's Day anyway.
Happy Mother's Day anyway. We thought it was really special to launch our podcast, Two Funny Mamas, on Mother's Day because we are mothers and we love being mothers. And you and I waited later in life to become mothers. I mean, I shouldn't be speaking for you.
No, you're speaking for me.
Yeah, because for me, I was like, Mother's Day means so much to me because I waited. I didn't have my baby at 15 like a lot of other people in my family. I waited until I was older because I really wanted to get career stuff out of the way and I wanted to enjoy my son. So, but you know, there's downsides, Kym, to having a baby when you're older. I don't know if you know that.
There are a lot of, oh, I know. Like I'm tired right now. He could be burning the house down right now. I'm just going to sit here.
Because you're too tired to get up. Yes. Do you even remember? See, this is the thing, the memory. Do you even remember where your, what's the thing, the hose that puts out the fires? You remember where it is?
Oh, my fire extinguishers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they real empty. I'm sure I ain't checked them in 2 years. They probably dried up.
Probably because you've been using them. If your toys falter, that's a good go-to is a fire hydrant.
Wait a minute.
Oh my
God. It's hot. So I take him outside and spray Joshua.
Woo! That's a good one. See, that's the thing is it's an incredible, beautiful thing to wait until you're older to have your child because you really enjoy them. You really, you know, it's just nice because you're able to do the things that you want to do, but you don't have the stamina. Literally, like Jeffrey will wake me up and go, "Mom, what are we going to do today?" And I go, "Get the remote control." That I have taught my son to be a homebody. I'm like, you know what's fun, Jeffrey? Why don't we take a nap?
Yeah, no, you're right. So
that's one of the things, but it's still a great Mother's Day. And we're wishing everybody out there happy Mother's Day. And if you're not a mother, then you know what? You know somebody. You may know some children in your life, and you may mother them. And and I'm not gonna say Happy Father's Day because some men get mad because they go, "Well, what about us?" We'll get you on Father's Day.
On Father's Day, relax.
Dating during COVID. That is, again, we're back to dating during COVID. Kym, that I was, it's so funny because I was talking to Garcelle Bouvet about that. We talked this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like trying to really stay hopeful. Can I tell you, and trying to stay hopeful, trying to stay open, but I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to work because my birthday just passed. You know this. I hit 53. I was feeling so great and empowered and beautiful, and just, it was like this big, bright future was out there ahead of me. But it seems like my whole year will be isolated. I think we've only been free 2 months, January and February. Then March, we got
Right.
isolated. So I told Garcelle, I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm trying to be open, but do I have to demand a medical test every time you come over to my house? Do we got to swab your throat?
I was going to ask you that because I asked my guy, well, one of my guys, I said,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, friend of mine. He's,
Wait a minute. Wait, you can't go outside with it. Wait.
I
Skirt.
just, I know, he was like, I want to see you. I want to see you. I was like this. I said, I want to see you too. And then I sent him a text. I was like, and it's so funny because it's back to where we were, 10, 15, 20 years ago. I was like, have you been tested? And he was like, no, I have not been tested. And he's a police officer. So I was like this, you
Mhm.
see a lot of people.
You be writing a lot of tickets and passing them to people.
I was
Yeah.
like, and he's, he said he's okay, but that's the question. It doesn't matter. I've been tested and I came back negative, but I can go out right now to the grocery store and now I'm positive. So what do you do with
But
that?
then, do you think you're getting into a little bit of extra fear? Now, I'm not saying not use wisdom, but I think one of the downsides to being isolated so long and by ourselves is we tend to get so uber leery of things that we get incapacitated, and then you're standing still. Because yes, you could go out tomorrow and get hit by a car, but does it stop you from going out? And I am in no way saying, I'm not those crazy people that go, have no fear, just go out. We gotta wear our masks. We
Yeah.
gotta quarantine ourselves because we gotta flatten that curve.
Yeah.
But is it realistic to go, you gotta get tested today? It's Wednesday. You
Right.
gotta get tested Wednesday. You coughed. Like, you still have to live life. And especially if we're talking about dating again. And I want to date. So I don't want to always be like, now it won't be, where you been? Who was you with? Who this girl calling? Who hung up on me? Now it's like, who you been around? Did you shake their hand? Did they cough in front of your face? How many people you let at your house? I don't want to be like that, Kym.
But, well, okay, how do you want to be? Well, I already know you ain't like that because you've been having people at your house.
No, I have certain people. I have certain people at my house. I don't. You act like I have a house full of people. I have certain people at my house. Jeffrey has a manny. He don't have a
Uh-huh.
nanny. He has a manny. He is a young black man who comes over
Okay.
to the house. I have him come 3 times a week. I reinstated that because I fired him when they put us in lockdown because I was like, I can do it. But he
What?
sits at home with his mother. So he doesn't go anywhere. He goes shopping for his mom and he goes home. So not only am I having him work, he's making some money. It's also Jeffrey needed that because there's certain things that he couldn't tell me that he was going through. And I'm like, he's
Okay.
at that age, he's 15. He don't want to tell me. And so when Mignet, his manny, came, Jeffrey had diarrhea of the mouth.
And he was
So he
just having a
comes
good
over
time.
every day. And what I had to do, Kym, and I'm going to tell you, what I had to do is I really had to pray on it because I was like, God, you know what Jeffrey needs. He needs to have a man
Mhm.
over here. He told me yesterday, he was like, Mom, my midsection is hurting. Let me tell you, this is funny. He said, my midsection is hurting. And I said, is your belly hurting? And he pointed to where his penis is. And I said, babe, that's not your midsection. That's your groin. So it was hurting all day. Then I had to ask some questions that he was like, Mom. I was like, is you touching yourself too hard? What's going on? He was like, no, I don't want to talk about it. So, but it was hurting so bad, I had to put a bag of frozen peas on it while he had history and science. and mad.
What?
Yeah, because it was her.
Or maybe he
So
pulled something
well, that's
on the
what I thought.
trampoline.
So here's the thing. When Mignet came over, I was like, something is going on. So Mignet was like, where does it hurt? Jeffrey's like, it hurts in my groin. So he pointed there and Mignet was like, that's not your groin, Jeffrey. Who told you that? And he looked at me like, Ma. I thought it was his groin. It was a different part of his. It was more like his balls, or maybe for those testicles. So it wasn't.
So
I said to the man, I don't know the different parts, the human anatomy of a man, and what.
No. But where is the growing then?
I don't know. I didn't ask Mignet
I
so he
thought
could
that's
show
what
it
the
to me.
growing was.
I thought it was too, but he told me it's not, and I didn't want him to show me because I don't want him thinking I'm this older woman that's trying to hit at him, hit on him.
That's true.
But that's not the point. The point is that he asked Jeffrey some questions, and Jeffrey freely answered the questions. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to take my baby to emergency. And he was like, no, Sherri, you don't. It'll be okay. If it happens, still happening in 3 days, then maybe, but no. So he was able to talk to him. So he is in my house. Who else do I like? We have a mutual friend named Andre. He goes shopping for me. He comes in and leaves the groceries because he goes shopping for a lot of people. So I don't go to the store. He does it. Jeffrey's mentor will come because he plays football. They go and play football. So
you're naming a lot of people.
No, I didn't. I named 3 people, and Andre doesn't come all the time. The only one that comes every day is the Manny. That's not a lot of people, Kym. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's not a lot of people. And these are people that are completely isolated because Jeffrey doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. You just like, I come to your house one day to bake my oatmeal muffins. You won't even let me inside. I got to stand out there with my mask on. It's hot as heck. You send your son to tell me. And this is what Joshua says to me. You got to go around to the back. Not, hey, Miss Sherri. My mom said, you got to go around to the back.
I did.
You sounded like the slave owners that birthed you. Come on now. And I was like, go around to the back. Yeah, you got to go around to the back. What is that? You're so uber.
I am. Because we don't know how you get it. We don't know who has it. What I don't want to do is let up and then boom.
Don't let up. But I'm saying you cannot be in fear. You walk around with a hazmat suit on all the time. That's too much for me. I walk my dogs. I don't wear a mask because I want the fresh air. I need fresh air in my lungs. If somebody's coming the other way, I go to the opposite side of the street with my dogs.
So you say if I see with somebody, I shouldn't have cut that hole in my hazmat suit down below because I was gonna wear that. I just cut a hole in it at the bottom part because I figured if I cover up from here and everywhere else, and I don't think you can get it that way, and you just had that little hole right. No. Okay.
See, I love how you're like, I don't think you can get the COVID down there, but you like, it's gonna get in my hair, it's gonna get in my eyes, I got to wear goggles, it's gonna get in my nose, I'd be more worried about coochie COVID than I am about wig COVID.
True, but coochie COVID, I could probably get over.
I don't know if they have a coochie COVID cream. Have you ever seen the CCC? The coochie COVID cream, and it's over in 7 days. I made a brain fart on The View. It was, I think, my first week or my second week. And I said, I didn't know if the earth was round or flat, which, by the way, I do know that the earth is flat. Everybody knows that. And so I had done a brain, I was joking.
Please, girl. Just for that, I'm going to eat my banana. You're going to sit here and crack your little funny jokes on our podcast. So they'll be like, oh, shit.
I just had to. That was so funny to me. I do know that the earth is round, but I was very, very nervous. And here's what I want to speak about. I was nervous because I was sitting at the table with very accomplished women. All the way to my right was Whoopi Goldberg, someone that I have admired all through my career. She's a best friend, auntie in my head. And I wanted my career to kind of pattern Whoopi's. So, and Whoopi talks very deep. And then next to her was Joy Behar, who was an accomplished comedian. She was very like Joy Behar was a history teacher, and she's very intellectual. And then on the left of me was Elizabeth Hasselbeck, who, you know, she graduated from college with these degrees. She's very smart. And then on the super left was Barbara Walters, the woman who created this show, who has interviewed every sitting president. Trump was her last interview, and she'd been all over the world. She was very well read and accomplished. And then you start feeling like, I sat at the table and I started feeling like, okay, but what do I bring? What am I worth? Because I didn't go to college. You know me and my whole, I really want to go to college to get my degree. I didn't go to college. I did extremely well in high school because I was a Jehovah's Witness. My parents would not let me go to college. And I just had kind of jobs that supported me doing stand-up comedy. So I felt so inadequate in between these women. And I felt like I wasn't as smart as these women. I felt like I didn't have the conversation that these women had. And so when the time came when we were talking about evolution versus creationism, I had this brain fart. And I think a lot of women go through that of not feeling worthy to be in the room, of not feeling like they add value to a situation. The suggestion was made to me, can we be married? We respect each other. We be friends, but can I have somebody on the side? Because you obviously are not sleeping with me. Because, you know, when a woman check out of a relationship, sex is the first thing to go.
Yeah.
If a woman is not there with her mind with you and the respect level is not there, there ain't no physical stuff happening. And so the suggestion was made to me, can there be someone on the side? You can pick the girl. It'll be we'll have the boundaries certain days a week. And I was so unhappy. You know what I said? Go right on. Get her.
Wow.
I don't care. I don't care. Yes, if you would leave me alone. That's how bad this marriage was. And so I remember calling my girlfriend Vonda, and I said, he got somebody else. Good riddance. Because I can't take it no more. And she said, Sherri, what are you doing? You can't, nothing good is going to come from this. And what she said, Kym, she said, what are you doing? Is that water?
Oh, shit. Damn it. Why are you talking to me while I'm pouring the damn water in the thing? I'll be damned. Why you knew I was pouring the water? You saw me pour water in my cup. I'm going to look up at you now and got water all over my computer, all over the floor. Dang. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got some paper towels in here. I keep them in here because of Joshua.
You guys understand what I deal with?
Man.
Literally, this is the kind of thing.
Dang,
I don't know how to get around it.
Into your story. I done put water everywhere. I'm going to get some more paper towels in here.
All I'm saying, guys, is I don't know how to get around
story, too. It's right in the middle of your story, but I got thirsty in the middle of your story. Dang, God, I used all the paper towels. Hold up. Dang, God, my feet ain't touching the floor. I told you that my feet wasn't touching the floor. Now I'm swinging. Hold up. Oh, Jesus. I got water because I don't want to slip and fall. So I got to wipe up the water. Okay? You know, I've been sitting here looking at this water, and I said, keep this water here because Sherri talks a lot on the podcast, and you're going to run out of water. So I kept the water because you like to, let me drink a little bit out the... I got to drink a little bit out. Okay. We back in. I'm ready. So you were saying? Okay, I just throw that on the floor. I'll worry about that later. Okay, so the marriage was that bad, huh?
This is what I'm talking about Kym's focus. This is a daily. This is not anything that just happened. Oh, she spilled water.
That was water.
Kym, you're not even supposed to be drinking on the podcast. There's no eating, no drinking, no texting, no reading text, no talking to people off the side. We dedicate 1 hour to doing the podcast. So because you just violated every single rule, you spilled water everywhere, and then you blame it on me.
Yeah, because you be running your mouth and my stomach.
That's what you do.
I put a microwave in the office so I can cook something while you talking.
Kym, we're doing a podcast. You run your mouth on a podcast. It's kind of simple.
You get too into it and we be going, you know it. So
Kym, this is how we're going to be successful because we're into it and we're passionate about it.
Get back to the side piece. Get back to the story. The husband wanted the girl. You were so unhappy. You agreed. Please continue.
Can you not drink water while you're doing it so you don't spill it?
Okay, one more sip.
Next thing I got to worry about, you're going to have a Hot Pocket and drop it in your crotch and jump up.
That's true. I won't bring a Hot Pocket. I'll bring a whole pizza. Okay, go ahead. I'm dying to hear what's happening.
So where was I at? So my friend Vonda said, you can't do that because you're married, and anything to accept a side piece willingly into your relationship is going to bring in the enemy, and everything will go wrong from there. And I was just like, but I'm not happy. We're not having a physical relationship. We're not having sex. So why? She said, Sherri, so many things could happen. What if this girl falls in love with your husband? What if she finds out who you are? Because at the time I was hosting The View, co-hosting The View. What if she finds out who you are and decides to blackmail you for money, extortion? What if she gets pregnant? And then it's a whole thing with the baby involved. You've already been through that. What if she tells people? What if she tries to set you up and robs your home? You know, it was so many things that I didn't think about. And I was like, oh.
I didn't see nothing wrong with none of that, except for the last one, robbing my house. I'll kill you. Girl, you tripping. You ain't robbing my house. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why you had a contract. The side piece can't have no key to the house. There's rules and regulations.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
I would start a side piece union. That's what I'm going to do. Because y'all not listening.
What's the slogan of the side piece union?
The side piece is, we help you be number two.
This is why I wanted to do a podcast with Kym Whitley, because I believe Kym Whitley, even in all her being unfocused, is brilliant as all get up. We help you. The side piece slogan is, we help you be number two. We probably should end the podcast right here. Chris, was that not the most brilliant thing you've ever heard?
I didn't realize. I mean, I know Kym's funny and talented and beautiful and lovely and a delight to work with. But, you know, to have that kind of recall or just the rapid fire, like, I've only seen a couple people have that. So that's a nice touch.
That was brilliant. And I think it's because when you fell on your head when you were a baby.
I appreciate that. But Chris said, nice touch. One day I'm going to want you to touch me. Nice
okay,
touch.
It's Sunday.
How does that, what is...
I went too far, Chris?
No. Let's take this.
Let's see you, Chris. They ain't seen that arm. You sent me that picture with your arm and the tattoo. I think about it every now and then when I bring out my toys.
And that's what I'm going. You're not focused at all. Chris, at this point, we're going to need you to insert the picture of you with your arm and that tat.
Don't say insert, but okay. I'll put it in.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all, this is just too much for me. You know, there's things that you go through in relationships, and you know this, Kym. There's things you haven't told me about your relationships because it's private. So in that moment of watching...
Nope. I've told you everything. Nope. I think I didn't tell you about that one time we brought the horse in. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And I don't want to know about the horse. I don't. I've already
His
found
name
out.
is Fred. His name is Fred. Okay, go ahead. Quit playing now. Focus on the story. Sherri.
I already know you don't take a shower every day. I don't need to know about you and your guy. I'm just saying.
Okay, go ahead. It was a chicken.
There's things that we go through, and listeners, and you know what? This is really interesting, Kym. I love you so much because you're dumb as hell. I love you. When I say dumb as hell, you smart as a whip. I would love to hear from our listeners and our viewers. Can you make a comment about something that you went through in your relationship that might have been that you may not have shared with somebody? If you're willing to, let's give a secret. Let's say something, Kym, so we can start it off and be really transparent. Because that's why I feel for Jada, that she had to explain something that happened so long ago with people that she don't know. But because, like Will said, Black Twitter took over and then we'll keep going about Jada and Will. But what's something that is you've never shared with anybody that may be embarrassing about you in a relationship?
Why I gotta go first? Okay. I have never. Ooh. It was Carlton. Let's see. No,
What
I
is his
wasn't.
name?
I'm
You guys
sorry.
wasn't.
Okay.
Geez.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
My
so
bad.
weird.
Okay. I have never been comfortable with the lights on ever. Ever since I was, I was a late starter, a late bloomer, but I was never a light girl. You can't turn the lights on. I don't
No,
want
you are a
the
light
curtain.
girl. You so damn light. We can't. Your skin
I'm,
is.
I'm brown skin. Okay, but you cannot turn the lights on. I've never been comfortable. I will never. I just never. I don't want to do nothing with the lights on. Nothing. So I actually don't know who I've done it with. Oh, huh?
I can't with
You
you.
said share something. I'm sharing.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
I mean, their
think.
voices change sometimes, and I thought to myself, is it still? Maybe I shouldn't have made it this dark in here. Maybe I.
I cannot. Sometimes I hate that I interrupt your flow of brilliance.
Okay, no.
Because you
Go
truly
ahead.
are. No, I just really want to unpack how brilliantly funny you are.
Only with you.
That's why we do this podcast, Two Funny Mamas, because you make me laugh so much.
And you make me laugh. So tell me your secret so we can start putting in the comments something that you all can share that you've never shared before, or that, like we supporting Jada and Will, telling the public.
Okay, so something transparent. So I'm going through my relationships. Okay. Ooh, when my first husband and I were having crazy marital problems because I found out that he had had an affair, and that when you go through your spouse having an affair, sometimes I don't know what men feel, but sometimes as a woman you're like, what was wrong with me? And you really go through a lot of self-esteem issues, and sometimes we go through things where we may do something that we would, when we're in our right mind, we would never do. But it's
Yeah.
kind of trying to keep the marriage together, so we're willing to try things that we may be embarrassed about. And so one of the problems in my first relationship, in my second, come to think of it, was sex. And my husband really complained about the fact that I didn't have passion, that our sex was horrible, which hurt my feelings. And that's all he talked about. Then he had this affair with this girl who was, because I don't know, a lot of people don't know, I found pictures of them having sex. And so it was stuff that I've never done.
Can you send them to me? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that was insensitive. That was insensitive, and I apologize. Continue your story.
I was trying to be vulnerable. And
Sorry. And I know comments will be like, Kym's so rude, Kym this and that. I was not. I was half paying attention to my phone. And can you please continue your story? And as a friend, that was insensitive, and I apologize. Even though I want to see
the damage is done mentally, but it's okay. And I'll send you the pictures. Anyway, so I was going through this thing where I felt like, what's wrong with me? Like, I'm trying. I came from a religion where it was very strict. And so, I'm trying. This is my first marriage. I just had a baby. I'm not feeling this, sexual, because I got this baby who was born prematurely, and I'm going through postpartum depression. But because he complained about it, he bought me all of these sex books to, kind of show him how freaky I could be. It's really embarrassing. So
this is really, I don't mean to be laughing, but he bought you sex books?
Yeah, like the Kama Sutra book.
Okay.
Which is like different sexual positions. I'm sure you probably got that under your bed with the other toys, the Kama Sutra book. I'd never seen that before. I had never heard of that. And then he bought books on like something that might be wrong with me sexually. So it really made me feel horrible. And then having to go out and be a comedian and smile, and nobody knew what I was going through. This is why I feel with Jada having to now disclose all of this in front of gabillions of people worldwide.
Right.
So anyway, it was these books of something was wrong with me sexually, and it was books on Kama Sutra of how I could be more freaky. So in order to kind of try to save my marriage, I went with him, somewhere, someplace, and we were trying to do it. It was like be freaky and almost getting caught. Like that would be a sexual thrill. Number one about me, I don't ever want to get caught. The thought of getting caught doing something wrong makes me not horny. It makes me feel like I want to pee on myself because I'm a good girl and I don't want to get caught. Like some people feel like that thrill of somebody breaking in, a busting the door open on you is, that's a thrill. It's not for me. I feel like a tingle, like I get a tingle, but it's like I got to use the bathroom. So we went somewhere and tried to do something, and I'm trying to get into it and trying to be that freak of the week, and save this. And, and I'm not, and here's the thing. Please don't say my ex-husband was horrible. He was going through his own thing. Like, we had just had a baby that was born prematurely at 5.5 months. He was going through something. I'm going through something. And we weren't having sex. We didn't have sex for almost like 9 months. So he was really going through it. And nobody was rallying around my ex-husband. Y'all all rallied around me when Jeffrey was born prematurely. Y'all came to me. Nobody asked him how he was doing. So I don't want people to look at him as a bad person because he was trying to get me just to be sexual. Men are very sexual. So, if they lose their job, they want to have sex. If they get a promotion, they want to have sex. If it's a good day, they want to have sex. Mm-hmm. If they skin their knee, they want to have sex. And that's just how a lot of men are. It's not a bad thing. So we tried to do this thing in a public place where we could possibly get caught. And I'm sure there's somewhere, if some security guard views the video footage, he gonna laugh. Because I was like, people gonna see.
Oh, God!
Oh my gosh, what if somebody walk in? And he basically was like, shut up! It was a comedy of errors. And that's my confession. Because Andre's here, and I have to ask him this before we go. I just want him to give his version of what happened.
No. He has not. There's nope. Because this tape could go to court.
Right here. Can you come over here, Andre, please?
Don't forget, Andre. You still train me. I still got a check waiting on you. Don't be careful. You be careful.
What's happening?
Hey,
Sherri ain't got no pants on.
Okay, first of all.
That is horrible.
I'm like, what the heck going on? So this is how they do it on TV. Y'all be dressed from the top up. Ain't got nothing downstairs.
Okay. I have on like biker shorts. They're not underwear. They're biker shorts.
You should see what I got on. I got on nothing but a thong. And it's all dusty.
He worked you out last night. Okay, first I got on biker shorts. They're booty shorts, but they look like underwear if the top is long. So just to let you know, I'm not wearing underwear. I have on their biker booty shorts.
I feel overdressed.
But from the waist up, you look like Carol.
He is stupid. I want you to talk about how Kym literally accosted you yesterday when you were giving us self-defense classes.
Kym took over the class and threw us all off the program.
What did she do?
She has no coordination. She didn't follow any directions. But
I'm talking about sexually.
No. Don't you throw your little nasty words in there. Andre, you tell them I was just distracted.
Yeah, you because I tend to do that sometimes with you. I distract Kym a lot.
Okay.
Andre getting fans, so now he gonna be doing all this foolish.
He's been reading the comments, hasn't he?
Yes, how'd you know, Chris? Exactly.
Andre been reading them damn comments. Ooh, Andre cute. Ooh, Andre, him and Chris. Y'all is really serving it up with these two gentlemen, Chris and Andre. Even Andre's mama took a picture of her and all the old ladies that hang out with her friends talking about, you need to, this is what his mama said. Andre's mother sent a picture, was like, you need to get in there more because they'll make you a regular.
She said, let them make you a regular.
It was so beautiful. And I want to thank Andre's mom and all the OGs that are hanging with you, listening to Two Funny Mamas. And she did. She loved on her son and sent a picture. And she said, Andre, insert yourself more because they'll use you more. Oh, we use him all right, mama.
We do use him,
Guess
mama.
who call your son daddy?
My mom turned it on YouTube, and I was like, you turn that off.
That's hilarious.
I love that Chris's mother listens to us, that Andre's mother listens to us. So we got him. He didn't want
Chris.
Andre's feeling.
Guess who's coming to dinner, honey? You tell Mama I'm coming. Are you and Andre sleeping together? Why I got to hear his name all the time? He need to be over here working me out. I think he over there working out that thing. That's what I think. Say Andre's name again. Here, say it again.
Andre, come here for a second.
He's
about to work with Jeffrey. He comes over every Saturday and Sunday because he works with Jeffrey. I really want to tell people this. Can you just bend it?
Yeah. What's up, Kym?
Oh, yeah. Oh, now he done shaved all up for the podcast. You used to look like a little grizzly. Oh, now you done got cute.
His mom must
I told
have
you his
suggested
mother.
that.
What'd you say, Chris?
His mom must have suggested that.
I think his mother told him to shave so he could become a regular.
Yeah, and Chris, you need to turn up your volume.
My mom said I was looking rough, so I had to get it together. Because I actually
open up the screen, Chris. Open up the screen.
I had 3 people hit me up on Instagram, so I got 3 fans.
At first, I would just want Andre to say something. Come here for a second. Don't leave, please, Andre. For all of you people who keep commenting, because Andre comes over, he trains Kym and I for self-defense classes for women. And he also trains Jeffrey and Joshua. So for everybody who keeps commenting, going, you and Andre should just get together. I don't know why you just don't give Andre none. Andre would jump off of a cliff before he even thought about me. Like, he came over yesterday. We watched The Ip Man, which is a great martial arts film. And I didn't have no wig on. I looked like Ludacris. We didn't have a girdle on or nothing. I looked like a man sitting next to him. Completely not interested, right?
Definitely. Well, I know your baby daddy too, so that would be weird. That'd be totally weird.
And plus, would you please tell them you would jump off a cliff before you even ask me out?
I would jump off a cliff before I ask you out.
Okay, there you go. Bye.
But COVID keep going.
I don't think. What do you say? What do you say?
He said if the COVID keeps going, he might reconsider.
Sherri, why don't you do the introduction?
I don't get to sing like her first.
Okay, go ahead. Do your best.
Please do. And I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world tumbles when you are not near.
That's my. Do you understand? I almost had babies to that song.
You sound just like the record. That was amazing.
That's the
calling you
compliment.
every time they call me. I'm gonna call you and tell you.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what they're gonna do.
Macy Gray don't say that to everybody. But wait, I have to like pay homage. I really want to read this because this is like amazing. I didn't know Macy's name was actually Natalie Renee McIntyre. That's Ohio.
Yeah,
that's Ohio.
That's my maiden name. Yeah,
I like it. Natalie Renee McIntyre. And she. Yeah. You look. We just at home. Feel free to interject.
Oh no, my name is Natalie Hines. McIntyre is my maiden name, but I'm divorced, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh well, girl, if we was to go on divorces, mine would be Sally and Tarpley. I hear you. I hear you. You just like we're looking. But we got to pay you homage and give you a proper introduction, Macy.
Okay.
Because Macy's an American R&B. She's a soul singer, songwriter, musician, record producer, actress. She's you already know Macy for her distinctive, that raspy, sexy voice, and you it's reminiscent of like Billie Holiday, and 10 studio albums released, 5 Grammy Award nominations, and won a Grammy. And you've seen her in all the films. Remember when we saw her in Training Day and she had that cigarette like this?
Yes. Fantastic.
And her hand was shaking with that cigarette. And then Spider-Man and Scary Movie 3, Lackawanna Blues, Idlewild for Color Girls, and The Paperboy. And then the thing that I tried, that's my karaoke jam. I Try, from her multi-platinum album on How Life Is. We have to welcome Macy Gray.
And we have to add, see, I'm about to get messed up right here. A philanthropist with her organization, mygood.org. She's here to talk about it today. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Macy Gray.
Thank you. Thank you.
Macy,
Thank you.
We're so excited to have
Thank
you
you so
on Two
much.
Funny Mamas podcast.
I know. Oh, you guys are funny, by the way. You didn't know I was on, and I was off camera, and I was listening to y'all. It was pretty
Oh
funny.
gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard almost half of the whole last show.
oh my God.
Okay, now that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, did you hear my Cher
No,
impression?
I was laughing the whole time.
Well, that's good. That's
Thank
good.
you, Macy.
That is
We
good.
appreciate you. Can I tell you what one white guy said to me? He was a comic. He still is a comic at the Comedy Store. He said, because I don't have hips and a butt, so like I'm busty and small down at the bottom. He goes, Sherri, you're so sexy. You got that nice flat ass. I was like, what? He goes, oh my gosh.
Because white boys like that flat ass.
What?
Well, not anymore, because I think
Not anymore, but they used to. They didn't like booty. They
Nate-
was afraid of the booty. Oh,
This was before your
white
time,
boys in
Nate.
the 80s? We're talking
in the 80s.
No, it's
Nate,
changed since the early 2000s. I'll give you that for sure.
Yeah, because I'm telling you.
Yeah, I have a story. I dated a cheerleader who had, now would be probably small compared to what people want now. But I remember my friends being like, oh, she has a big butt. And I was like, yeah.
See, and Nate, you're too young to remember this, Nate. But it really, even in the beginning of Baby Got Back, where the two white girls are like, oh, look at her butt. It's so big.
Yeah.
Like there was a time when black girls ruled big booties and white girls it wasn't a thing to have a big booty. You didn't want to have a big booty. If you're a white girl and you had a big booty, you would wear a sweater. They would wear sweaters over their butt because it was like, it was a bad thing to have a
they
fat
still
booty.
do. They still do. White girls
Not
that I
as
know
much though,
that have,
Kym. These
No.
younger-
Check this out. Why? You ready?
yeah.
White girls who have big butts, I've talked to them and I said, well, why do you come to white people? She said, it attracts a lot of black guys.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
is, yeah.
What? She was like, yeah. So the brothers be on them, and I guess if that's not what you into, you're like, I'm gonna cover this brother catcher. It's called the brother catcher.
Is that what you call it? A big booty on a white girl, a brother catcher?
Yeah.
When I was in Scotland, this is my favorite insult I ever got. I walked into this store and I was trying on these clothes, and this very proper sales lady, I said to her, I tried it on and I was like, is this too big on me? And she said to me, quite the opposite, madam, quite the opposite. I know.
Oh my God.
I'm like, the way she said, I was like, did she? Oh no, she slammed me.
She
But I
slammed
couldn't-
you.
No, she anyway.
Quite the
But in
opposite.
Scotland, I would go there, and they would never ever be like, "Oh my God, you're on Sabrina." They would do things very subtly, like I was buying some sneakers, as they call. I can't remember if they. And I know they call sweaters jumpers. It's some weird thing. Anyway, so I was buying them, and the guy said, "Right then, this is the charge, and if you could sign here, and where's the wee cat?"
The cat from Sabrina? The wee cat?
Where's the wee cat? And then, okay,
It's not real. Did you tell them the cat's not real?
Oh, please. The number of people have asked me if the cat was real. I'm like, yes.
It's a
The cat
talking
was,
cat.
no, it was played by an alcoholic rabbit who wore a hairpiece. And he was like,
All right,
dubbed
come on.
in a bad Japanese
Listen.
movie. It's like, okay, wait. When I was in Scotland,
That was pretty funny.
oh, no, it wasn't when I was in Scotland. Do you remember they used to have Tasty Delight?
Yes.
Okay. So I go into Tasty Delight. They always advertise like 45 flavors. You're like, oh, can I please have this smoked cherry cheesecake? And they're like, we only have vanilla and chocolate. I'm like, okay, this is all lies, all of your advertising, right? So I go in and I'm ordering, and Michael Gelman, who was there from, who produces Kelly, is my dear friend, and his wife Lori is one of my best friends. And we're all in there and we're ordering. And then as I leave the store, I hear the salesman go, meow, 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 meow. And it doesn't even faze me. And Michael goes, he just meowed at you. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. It happens all the time. I meowed at or whatever. It's because of the show.
But you don't play the cat?
No, but it's because of the show, right? So later that day, of course, I'm buying more ice cream. And I go in and I ask for whatever. And he goes, is that all? And I'm like, yes. And he says, perhaps a small snack for the cat? What? Perhaps a small snack for the cat? So now in my friends, often, there's 10 of us. If you're when you used to be able to go out in public, it's what do you want to do tonight? Do you want to have dinner? And I don't know. And they just always go, perhaps a small snack for the cat.
I have to say that to you.
Yeah, you have to. You have to call me and say it. Say it now.
Okay, say it right now. Perhaps a small snack for the cat.
Kym, I think it's fine. You don't have to return it. Just put some balls on it. Just go stop looking at me.
Everybody say, put some balls on it. Everybody think balls on it gonna work.
It does the body good is what I will tell you. Welcome to 200 After Dark. So listeners and viewers, the listeners, you can't really tell what the tree looks like, but people who are watching this tomorrow, do you think Kym's tree is too bright? And if she livens it up with some balls, okay, look at it. It is very bright. But once she puts the balls on it, it's going to dim it down a little bit. I just wanted her to make a decision.
That's what the problem was. You just wanted me to make a decision.
I want you to commit.
You weren't worried about my house and how my children
crying. Stop that.
How they would feel in the Christmas
Your children feel happy. He was running around screaming, going, I'm so happy.
He don't know no better.
He was like, I'm so happy, Mommy. I'm so happy.
He does love the tree.
I mean, literally. And then when she picked out the tree, then she was like, well, what about this? Maybe Joshua will like this. Just make a decision. Get the box. And then this is how I knew Kym wasn't even ready to buy a tree. When we got the tree, I said, Kym, meet us in the front because the guy's going to carry the tree out. For 10 minutes, we waiting on Kym. You know what Kym is? She don't even have room in the back of her truck to put the tree. So she cleaning out the truck in the parking lot of Home Depot. That told me right there, she only came to look. She didn't come to buy a tree. The man wanted to leave. And I said, sir, he was like, I got to go back to work and help customers. It's Christmas. And I'm like, sir, she's coming. So I'm thinking Kym had a senior moment. Did she leave me and go home?
Funny.
Did she come riding around 15 minutes later and tell me, hey, this is the thing about Kym. She act like nothing ever happened. We waiting there, the man mad.
See how she fussing?
And then he mad because he can't take a tip. Because Kym like, well, can we give you a tip? No, ma'am, I can't take a tip, but I need one. She cleaning out her car in the parking lot. If you know you're going to get a tree, you've already cleaned that out. So that just showed me right there, Kym was just going to fuss. She wasn't even planning on buying a tree.
No, I didn't like the way I brought my measuring tape, so I knew I was serious.
The box says 7.5 feet, Chris, and she trying to measure it to see how many feet it is. I know the box says 7.5 feet. She goes, well, I got a ceiling. It's only 6 inches. Well, that means we're not supposed to get this tree, Kym. Yeah, but I think I can get it. And then she trying to measure how much it is around.
I did.
The circumference of a tree. It just was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And I said,
I'm the daughter of an architect.
But they never hired you. They never hired you. This is another thing, y'all. Her father is the premier architect in Cleveland. He has built some of the arenas in Cleveland and big, iconic buildings. Her 2 brothers are both high-powered architects. They're both working on major projects right now. You know what Kym is? A stand-up comic. And a podcaster. And she loves to toast this thing about I come from a family, a premier architect, but they never hired you. You was never an intern.
Okay, I know you busting out of his ears, the sound.
That's how we lost it the first time. So let me shut up. You bring out that architect when it suits you, but you was never an intern. You didn't
used to get coffee. I used to get coffee for them.
for someone whose family, her uncle, who's the twin brother of her father, is an architect. Her aunt, they're all into architecture. You know what Kym has? Some art on the wall.
I do.
That's as far as she gets to architect.
I could have done it if I needed to. I could have done it. I could have been an architect.
I could have been.
I could have been. That's right.
I could have done it.
I need some more coffee. I'm gonna be up late messing with you.
I'm just saying. I just feel like.
I like this hair on you. Now you should wear that because that don't make you look like an auntie. You actually look a little sexy, and it does make you look a little West Indian.
It does.
Not West Indian. Indian West. What's it called?
Indian, not like Native American.
Like
Indian.
Kamala Harris.
Like Kamala Harris. It brings out because I have that in my family, and it brings out like that Indian in me.
Yes,
I feel like my name could be Salima.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. Just the first time I ever thought that.
Yeah, it does bring out that.
Okay, that's good. I feel like I am.
You just look like California. Girl.
Yes.
Like you're
Norwegian.
Like you're so sexy. I go,
Africa.
I would like to kiss you. You're very sexy.
That is so. I've never had a woman want. That's a lie.
And I never told them I want to kiss them.
I know. I'm uncomfortable now, Chris.
You should be. I'm so damn lonely. This is ridiculous.
No, you understand.
How about?
I'm so lonely that I'm looking at her. I should be in bed, Chris, with my melatonin and my vibrator. Oh, holy night, the sun is bright.
The sun? Ain't no sun.
The stars.
What is wrong? Why would it be the sun on Christmas?
I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. It's not that serious.
Shabbat, we get off those words.
Really stop.
Don't stop it no more.
Okay, don't say sun. Okay, this is a bit.
Don't stop it.
Because this is dear to Jesus' is hard. You can't mess up this
didn't
word.
even know who he was talking about.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, jeez. Don't stop
Okay,
it.
okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Me. Okay.
That's the only verse she knows. She gonna get mad.
Okay, come on. We're gonna end
she can't
this
even pick a
podcast.
Christmas tree, let alone know the lyrics to the song. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and never yearning, for he appeared, and the soul felt his words. A thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morning. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Ooh, that was
Oh my
horrible.
God!
That was
I didn't think I was gonna
horrible.
make it through that daggone
Because
song.
you started singing another song. I was in why you ain't keep singing so we can get because I had to give you
She had to give us the words. She had to stop singing. This poor girl was harmonizing. She was like, they don't even know the words. These two heifers.
Wait a minute, that ain't what we sing.
We need to sing a Christmas song on our album called "The Two Heifers Rock."
Oh,
Santa
Claus is coming to town.
you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for witness tape. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Good
Can we
night.
try?
Why, when it's a perfect out to say goodbye to the people, you want to make it a karaoke podcast? What is, we may not be in my chair. What is wrong with you?
I was having so much fun. Can we do this Christmas? Can we end with a black song?
All right, let's go. Pull the words up. This
Okay.
is
Oh, thank
ridiculous.
you. Thank you so
I
much.
apologize, everybody. She done found this little voice. She done did that show, The Voice, and this heifer won't stop singing.
Okay. Hang, are you ready?
Okay.
Hang on the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, fireside and blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, now we go. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and beauty. You.
Why are we singing the
Keep
second
going.
verse?
This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do. This Christmas, fireside blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Make me shake my hand, make me cry.
Shake a hand, shake a hand.
Shaking my
Open the door. Somebody open the patio door. We ain't supposed to be in here spitting and singing.
Did I spit on
You spitting and singing.
Go to the bathroom. Oh, my bladder. Oh, gosh.
You're not singing.
Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, and have a blessed day.
Yeah. Merry
We
Christmas,
love you.
Chris.
We love
Merry
you, Chris.
Christmas, ladies. Thank you. Love you guys.
Yes.
Bye,
thank you, bye.
everybody.
Let me tell you about Kym Whitley. Kym Whitley.
Gather round. Gather round.
Gather around. Grab your snacks and your little ginger snaps and gather around. Listen, I remember I saw Kym Whitley. It was many years ago, and I said, Kym, listen, you don't have to continue to strip. You have a better future.
You were that guy.
Shut up. I was.
I saw her on the pole. I was at a dirty club downtown. It was a club where
I didn't know
Let's
you were.
just say
I
that.
didn't know you were a missionary as well. Oh my God.
Yes, I said, Kym, I was next door dropping off some cans for the mission, and I noticed through the window I saw you on stage stripping, and I said, this girl who's greasing this pole with Crisco, it's no need to be up here doing this. I said, I've seen you on stage. You're funny, and I will say this: Kym Whitley, and I mean this seriously, is probably one of the funniest women, no, not women, people that I've ever met. And this is what I love about Kym. Kym is so good that anybody can sit next to her and look great. Like Sherri's been next to you killing, Linnell's next to you, I sit next to you, Buddy Lewis said, like you're so good at finding your space and killing. And when I watched her do stand-up, her and Buddy Lewis used to host one of the biggest comedy nights in Los Angeles called Whacked Out Wednesdays at the Ha Ha Cafe. It was so big that it took what used to be a coffee shop and a karaoke spot and made them change it to a comedy club because it was just that popular. And I remember going there and I remember watching, and I just remember I was brand new at the time. And I remember watching Kym, and I just was like, this girl is really funny. And then we just got to know each other. And then we became friends. And then we really became friends. I was like, let's go on the road together. Let's do some stand-up. You go out, I go out, we go out together, like, right? I was watching her one night, and I never forget this, and I said this to her when she came off stage. I said, the worst thing that can happen for every woman doing stand-up today is that if you fuck around and get serious, all these bitches is in trouble. Because I've seen people work for years to be really good. And I see Kym fuck off for 2 weeks and find these moments that are so great. I'm like, oh, if she stayed up in there, there's no way nobody could fuck with her on this microphone. She's so good. She's so inviting. She's so, I don't even know how to explain it. And I gotta be honest with you, as a comedians, we love being on stage by ourselves. We want to do it by ourselves. That's what we do. We don't need nobody else. We don't like, for me as a writer, writing on a television show, in a writer's room is the complete opposite of being a stand-up, because you got a team, you find it. As a comedian, you do it by yourself. Kym and I go on stage together. When we're on tour, we go on stage. I go up, Kym go up, we go up together. That's how we do the show.
Yes.
And she's so funny, and I love being on stage, but I love being on stage with Kym. Because it's so easy, and you never, I'm going to legitimately have a good time every time we get on stage, and you never know what's going to happen on the show because it's different every time.
We've had some shows and we're like, how did we not record that? And then we go back up to another city and we're like, let's do what we did in the last city. We're like, you remember? I was like, no, we just.
Because it's organic. It's in the moment and it works.
In the moment, having fun. So, and since it's so organic and we have fun, and you've been so honest, I feel like I need to share something with you that I've been hiding. I didn't want you to know. I didn't want you to know this.
Here comes the
But
bullshit.
while you were talking, because I didn't want you to see me eat another ginger snap, I broke them up in itty bitty pieces, and I was sneaking them ever so slightly in my mouth while you were talking.
Damn it, Kym.
She done broke them down into 1/4 points. A quarter point now.
Because I felt like if he sees me grab another whole ginger snap, he's gonna call the people. He's gonna call the WW people.
Kym, this means Kym can cheat. That's what that tells me.
Yes,
that's what
she's
I'm
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, she's fantastic.
I do know how to cheat, but I would never cheat on you, Chris.
Thank you, Kym.
Oh,
David, that was so kind of you and so nice of you.
When I watch Kym, everything about what Kym does, this is why I can't wait for you guys to see the show, is very nuanced. It's very specific. Specificity is important in every specificity. It's important in life.
Stop it. Stop it.
Specificity.
You went to college.
There's no ambiguity.
See, now we done mess up
ambiguity.
No, Alexa, how do you say ambiguity?
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Alexa, how do you say ambiguity?
Chappaquiddick.
It's in my mind.
It's ambiguity.
No, Chris, what is it?
Ambiguity.
I'm not telling you.
Wait, it's time for Ask a White Guy.
Dude, is the white guy?
Oh, the white dude. Ask a white dude. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
Alexa, how do you say the word ambiguity?
I pronounce that how, but I'm always working on how I say things, and I might not have it right.
I'll slap the shit out of you. Oh, sorry for cussing. Alexa.
No, this is what you do.
How you spell ambiguity? See?
You saying it wrong, first of all, so she's not going to do it.
welcome to Ask a White Guy.
Ambiguity.
So,
Ambiguity. Ambiguity. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
Yes, I can't still.
What is it?
What is it, Chris?
Oh, fuck.
Ambiguity.
What?
Ambiguity.
Amber who? Say it.
Say it, Chris.
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
Wait, no, because the "bu" in there, that's what's throwing us off.
No. Am. Big.
Big.
Uity.
Unity.
There's no ambiguity.
No, ambiguity.
Oh, there's no ambiguity.
He said big, which he thinks he is.
Take it easy.
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Do it again, Chris. Big.
I am big.
Big. Ambiguity. I got it.
Am.
Big.
Say it, Chris.
Kym. Am.
Am.
Big.
Big.
Yeah. Say that again, Kym.
Big.
Nice. Uity.
Oh, unity, not the G. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. That ain't it, Chris. That ain't it. Ambiguity. Okay.
There's
what's
no
so funny?
ambiguity.
Now fast. Ambiguity.
Right now.
Ambiguity. Yes.
The black people are talking about us, are listening right now and watching.
Yeah, they were talking.
This like these two is taking the race back.
You went to high school with Gerald, but I think that a lot of people don't know what a sense of humor he had. Anybody that hangs with you has to be able to laugh. That's what I want you to tell me. Tell me something about Gerald that most of his fans don't know.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of times we saw him with Johnny Gill, and who else was he with? He was Keith Sweat. That's when it was like LT3 or something.
You say LT.
What was the name of the group? I forgot what it was called.
It was Levert. You gotta say all
Sweat. LSD or LSG? LSG was Levert, Sweat, and Gill.
Yeah.
And then did he do My Secret Garden with El DeBarge? Or no?
He was not El Secret Garden.
My Secret Garden.
I thought that was with our boy.
But it wasn't Gerald.
Light skinned dude. He could kill me right now.
Al.
He's in Vegas.
I'll be sure.
Yes.
I'll be sure. Okay, so it wasn't Gerald. So let me take that away.
But no, Gerald was on there. I think.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was Gerald. Gerald Levert is a crooner. And he was very good looking, and everybody used to just like fantasy. So when you see this picture,
said Hope Flood was, and now you said Gerald Levert is.
I don't know subtly what that is saying, but I don't even want to go into it. But looking at Gerald Levert, see, when I look at this picture, Kym, I see sexy. I see fantasy. I see what I think Gerald would be. Like he would come and sweep me off my feet. You look at him and you see.
I see my friend, funny, sexy, talented. Wanted the world to see him as a great entertainer, but never really got to get the accolades that he would have gotten had he lived a little longer.
Yes, because I think that, like Chadwick Boseman, he was taken so soon, and even in his evolution, Gerald Levert would have given us even more soulful music, more mature music. It was mature anyway, but it was just so much that artistically he had in him. But you were talking about his sister.
Oh yeah, Shawnquetta Levert introduced me to him years ago. She was like, "You want to meet my brother?" I think we were going, and me and her friends.
I didn't even see you still love him, like even your boys.
Oh yeah, I will always love Gerald.
Oh my gosh!
Because it was a chapter in my life I was so young, and we went through so much as young people that that I would say. I won't say scarred me, but there were some things that happened with us that will make you, as you grow up, you look back and you say, I guess I could have handled that differently.
Right.
And even with our parents involved in how they felt, should we be together? Shouldn't be together? And
when did he tell you that
he liked you? Like, did he come to you and say, Kym, I want you to be my girl?
No, that's the problem.
Oh, that's.
He wasn't forthcoming. Like, he wasn't straight.
No,
and like,
no. You know,
but you knew he liked you.
Yes, and we were friends, and we lived down the street from each other, and I would go to concerts, I would hang out, he flew me out. Gerald Levert is the reason why I'm out here today. He said, come to Soul Train with me. I'm shooting in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I was moving to New York.
Wow.
And be an actress, or Los Angeles, and I couldn't decide. And he said, come to LA with me. And flew out, met him at Soul Train. That was the whole thing that happened with Jack A, everything. I'm telling you, Joe Levert is a string through a lot of stress in my life. Yeah, so I came out to Los Angeles and, hung out with his sister. And
so Gerald Levert, you knew that he had feelings for you. He knew that you had feelings for him. Yeah. Y'all both knew that you had feelings for each other. He didn't necessarily. Did you ever officially date Gerald Levert? Like, was there a point where y'all just was like, everybody knew Kym and Gerald was together?
No, I think the family knew.
The family.
Like, they're not even the family. They knew that they didn't know. They knew, because when you're an R&B singer, I believe you have lots of women.
Yeah.
And which is really crazy. He was engaged to a dear friend of mine now.
Oh, wow.
She was not a friend of mine then. She was from Cleveland. I didn't know her, know. And Renee Fowler. She's my girl. She was WW with me. She in the posse.
Wow, that's
everything. Love her, but I didn't know her then, so I hated her. And,
of course.
But Gerald was in love with her from high school. That was his girl.
Oh.
And I remember sitting at the concert. She didn't know I was behind them like this.
Oh!
I told her that story. She was laughing. We've been over here talking about you. We showed your picture.
Tell Andre to come on in.
No, we showed the skinny picture. I should have sent the picture of him on the couch. Remember that picture?
No, don't send that picture. Tell Andre to sit down and get in the thing.
Hey, oh my goodness, fat face and all.
Look at your face.
Okay, can I say, Andre, you're talking about training Kym, all that, oh man,
I'm training Andre. We have made a decision. I'm going to be the trainer. Because he needs
Andre,
it.
So Kym and I, Andre, we are committed to, because you already saw the red jumpsuit that I posted. I got 52 days to get a body type similar. That girl is 25 years younger than me, but to get my body type where I don't have to wear a girdle and be trying to hold in my stomach. That is the body I want. Kym is trying to get it together because she wants her arms. She wants to be able to wear sleeveless. So I was telling her she needs to lift weights, the push-ups, the planks. So that's her. That's her goal. Just so you know, because she talk a lot of mess and you probably won't even get that from all of the mess she's going to be talking. So that's what she wants to focus on, and her ab strength. So we're committed to doing this.
Yeah.
If you're committed, I'm committed.
So show everybody your belly so we can see.
No.
Let's see your goal. Wait a minute. I'll send the picture. I'll send Chris the picture.
No, Kym, don't do that. Stop emasculating.
Impression of Kym. No.
But wait, why is Andre next to me and I can hear him breathing? Why are you breathing so loud? I'm fat.
I tell you, between you and Chris, Andre, y'all with the breathing, because this is Chris.
But see, what you don't know, Chris and I talk regularly. He trains MMA and I train. And we talk about how we need to get in shape so when we finally meet, we can work out together. He's out of shape and I'm out of shape. So neither one of us want to embarrass ourselves when we meet.
Yeah, this is for Andre. I'm getting in shape for Andre. Yeah.
I would like to say, I want to say this, Kym, for Andre. I've been hearing a lot, listeners. I know y'all love Chris and I know you love Andre. Some of you guys have been trying to contact Andre privately through his DM. And I've never put out this rule, but we don't fraternize with the clients. So all of y'all ladies who are DMing Chris and DMing Andre, sending him pictures and things of you in various levels of dress, you need to stop, because we don't fraternize with the clients. I've told Chris this, and I've told Andre this. Y'all gonna fool around and get them fired, okay? If I see one little picture.
What? I didn't say this at all.
Chris, I'm just saying, I obviously didn't sit down and talk to you two about the rules of Two Funny Mamas. But I've seen a couple pictures of some of y'all ladies have sent to Andre as he was drooling over him. I looked over his shoulder. I just looked over his shoulder and I said, this looks like Two Funny Mamas listeners. And I was right, because Andre can't lie. Some of y'all sent pictures in various forms of dress, and you know who you are, ladies.
This is hilarious.
I'm just saying, we are all employees and we are here to serve, but not that kind of service. So I know y'all want to talk to Andre late at night. You want to talk to Chris after dark. You like his little snicker, but this must stop.
This has zero to do with me. I fraternize with one person. I fraternize with one person.
Chris, I know you be reading these comments.
And her name's Kym.
You look, these people make the comments, hey Chris, hey, tell Chris I said hey.
I like the interaction. Yeah, they can interact.
Well, it's COVID. What else are we supposed to do?
When I had to do it almost without you, when you were in Cleveland at your dad's house, I got agita, Kym. I got a lot of anxiety.
Stop using a big word. Just say you got scared. Agita. Don't nobody know what that means. I got agita. I got repercussions. I got ukamakalikas. What the heck?
First, I said agita. Agita means anxiety.
Then just say anxiety. Stop trying to act like you on CNN. That Barbara Walters really did a number on you.
You're a graduate of Fisk University.
I am, and I like to talk like I like to talk. But I got a code switch, honey. I know how to switch it up when I need to. If I'm in a business meeting, I know how to talk.
No, you don't, because I've been in business meetings with you. Y'all want to know what a business meeting is with Kym Whitley on a Zoom? Hi, everybody. Oh, Sherri, this is all the executives. It's so nice to meet you and Kym Whitley. We wanted to discuss. Wait a minute, hold on, Joshua. Sit. I'm not playing with you. Anyway, we'll say it again. What'd you say? Who am I talking to? Okay, all right. You want to be? Well, Kym.
That was one.
I just want to say we're big fans of you and Sherri Shepherd. We said, wait a minute, hold on. Is the roof man fixing the roof right now? Because tell him it's leaking. Rodney, I need you to clean the kitchen. Joshua, I'm not playing with you. There's a man upstairs in my dressing room. Somebody find out who that is upstairs, walking around with the blue. He got a blue shirt on. Who fixing the roof?
Don't listen.
Yes, what you said.
It's not that bad.
You see me on Friday when I play Sugar. Thank you so much. So anyway, what's the business call? Oh, you know what? Sorry, I gotta get off the phone because I gotta be up at 4 in the morning for Daily Pop. I'm so Joshua.
That happened one time, and I apologized.
I got to stand up. Sherri, I saw a clip of Kym on Finesse Mitchell's podcast with Lunel, or was it Russell Peters?
Russell Peters.
I've interviewed. I was gonna say I know Finesse. Okay, so Russell Peters.
I did Finesse's podcast also.
Okay, so I saw a clip, and Sherri, when I say I about lost it as an interviewer, not as Kym's future husband, whatever's going on here. I almost lost it. I saw her looking down at her phone while Lunel was engaged with the interview. I was just like, I cannot believe this is happening. And Russell Peters, like, if you just want to talk, like, he's doing pretty well in the world of comedy. So you'd think he'd get an eye-to-eye contact interview, and he didn't.
This is Kym. When you were interviewing Kym, I just want people who have podcasts and things to know. When you were interviewing Kym, this will be Kym the whole time. So anyway, this is the advice I need to get. Yeah. I'm doing podcast. Yeah, no. So anyway,
Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
Did you get up? Out to the chair?
She wanted to show off her legs, Kym.
Yeah, no. I just showed up like, hold on, let me open up the gate. Who out there? Yeah. You delivering the package? Bring the Amazon package and spray it. Okay, yeah. Oh, somebody behind you? No, they got to wash my car. Come on in. Yeah, anyway, I'm doing a podcast. Girl, you got to call me back, though, because I got to do the podcast. They interviewing me right now. Yeah, they interviewing me right now. Yeah, what was the question? What's the readers? Yeah, no.
Watch the Finesse Mitchell podcast. Only problem with that, I was sleepy.
Oh, boy.
So let me show you Kym when she's sleepy doing the interview.
It was bad. It was bad.
So when you started comedy, how did you do it when you first started?
I started rocking. I do.
No. Listen.
Oh my God. No, I was talking to Finesse and I was just kind of like,
Try to act like you're enjoying the conversation. Yeah, I know the move. Oh my gosh.
Everybody so tired. It was a great podcast, but I was exhausted.
Andre.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a woman? Because we've been trying to describe you. You said it's very simple. What do you want?
If she's breathing, that works. Breathing. A decent job, maybe that helps. And patience for my BS.
And some titties.
Oh, definitely. Being around y'all, I used to be a leg man, but y'all done got me out the legs and hands. So I'm titties all day. Titties. And thanks for giving us a little peep show there, Sherri. It's been turned into OnlyFans, Jack. Where that to do the comedy show? The people gonna buy tickets. Hey, y'all want to see Sherri's titties? Get the tickets at the what's it called, Chris?
Well, I'm gonna rush ticks.
Yeah, ticks, not tits. But she gonna go. But she done lost the weight. She happy now, Jack.
She gonna wear everything. She come over here. We gotta see less and less clothes.
She done got new bras and everything.
She got a bunch of new bras. Yeah. She all taking pictures of herself every day.
This is our fight. She says she's worried about Andre showing up in the background of a porno. Hey, we're watching you, Sherri.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I'm a perfectionist.
A control freak.
Whatever. When it comes to business, I know what I want and I know how I like it done. The reason why I am not able to do it with other guests, I bugged Kym Whitley for 3 years to do this podcast.
Say my whole name.
Kym Whitley. 3 years I bugged her and Kym was like, I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I waited for her. Everybody said to me, everybody in this industry says, Sherri, it's your idea. You could do it with anybody and you could make this work. And I said, I can't do it with anybody but Kym Whitley. I can't. Nobody understood.
I wish you would realize that about a lot of stuff in your life. Okay, well, it's greasy on this. Look, hey y'all, we are about to do a Facebook Live or YouTube Live, Two Funny Mamas.
Now just view your request.
Oh, is that you?
Yes, view your request. You see Sherri Shepherd.
Yeah, so are you going to be on the thing the same time I am? We'll go in another room. Crazy ass. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I done pushed the wrong person.
I'm supposed to be on.
Who is that, y'all? Who is that? I'm Erica. Who are you? I'm Erica. Chris. Lord. I don't know. Hey, Kym, how you doing? What are you doing on the live? I don't know. I just got to press the button and I was like, okay. She was I have done no makeup on y'all. How y'all got me live? Well, I apologize. It was an accident. I'm sorry. But that's okay, Kym. Thank you anyway, girl. Lord, I hope nobody don't see me like this. Oh, I want somebody to record this. Jesus. Sherri, come back in with this phone. I love Lord. What's your name? What is your name? Me Erica Brooks. Lee Alec Brooks. So when I see you and you follow me, I gotta say,
yes, girl, I'm an actress too.
You an actress?
Yes, and I do stand-up comedy.
You do stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
I'm about to run out of here.
Is that Sherri over there next to you?
Yes, Sherri.
Girl, hey, how you doing, baby? Good Lord, just Google me, baby. Y'all know who I am.
Wait a minute. What is your name?
It's me, Erica Brooks.
How you spell me, Alika?
Me, Erica.
Oh, wait.
Lee Erica.
Wait.
I'm so lost. I was supposed to be on the live.
Okay, wait a minute. Lee,
You were supposed to be on the live.
How you spell?
Look, we all need to work together somehow.
How you spell Lee Erica? How you?
Lee Erica. N as in Nancy. I, a capital E, R-I-C-A.
Does anybody get that? Oh, there it is, Lee Erica.
Lee Erica. I'll spell it to you.
Thank you, Lee Erica.
Did you get
Erica, can you come on?
Tell everybody.
Tell everybody. We're going on Facebook Live. And what else, Chris?
Facebook, on Kym and Sherri's Facebook page and on the YouTube page.
Girl, my hair done. Jesus, I hope my manager don't see this. Lord. Okay, y'all, we going live on Facebook and what else?
We're going on Too Funny Mama. No, my page, Kym Whitley, or Sherri Shepherd's page, right? On the Facebook Live or YouTube. Wait.
Page.
On the YouTube page? What is it, Chris?
Too Funny Mamas.
Too Funny. I can't talk. Wait, y'all YouTube/.
If you go to YouTube, you'll see us live on Too Funny Mamas or Kym Whitley's page on Facebook. We're about to go live.
We're about to go live now.
Okay, I'm coming over there to go live with y'all.
Okay, we're gonna be looking for you. Go tell your people.
Okay, baby.
Bye. I made a mistake. Sorry. I caught it off guard.
See y'all established.
Bye. This is fantastic. I love her.
Yes, it is. Bye-bye.
Too funny mamas. Too funny mamas. Too funny mamas.